Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the LSL podcast. Today, we have another two guests for you guys, another two finalists in the LSL playoffs. We have Chan 5539 and Ruwwev, the chosen ones representatives here. Welcome to the podcast, guys. Kamusta kayo?
Yo, what up? What up? I'm good. My previous turn just finished, so and also I'm just chilling too.
Nice. What tournament was that? How well did you do?
It's an all-star tournament from Baluna, so we just played the yeah
Did you win?
I won. I won against Chowdy 2-0.
Wow! Congratulations. That's a big
Yeah,
win.
yeah. Thanks, man.
Well done, well done. Big achievements talaga sa mga finalists natin sa LSL. How about you, Chan? How have you been doing?
Ako, okay naman din. Ah,
All right, so let's see. So you guys, you're both from the chosen ones, and you both qualified. Chan, you qualified in week 5. Ruwwev, you qualified at the last qualifier, last minute talaga. Can you guys tell me a little bit about how you are as teammates in your guild?
Um, our guild is doing good. We do screams. We do team testing. So we always experiment teams. So what's good about the current meta? What to counter against the current meta, like that. Also, player psychology, yeah, like that. We're doing that kind of stuff.
as teammates, we always consult each other. Kanyari, may tourney ako. Minsan magtatanong ako sa kanya ng mga opinion niya about sa mga ganito, ganyan. Tapos pag may tourney rin siya, na hindi naman din ako kasali, nagtatanong din siya sa akin. Parang, katulad ng sabi niya, parang lagi lang rin kami nagtatanungan about sa opinion ng isa't isa sa lineups, sa magandang bagong team na gamitin, ganun. Yan.
Yeah.
That's good to hear because you always need your teammates' support. When you're trying to improve
Yeah.
as an esports player. So that's good to hear. And you guys, I think you did really well during the qualifiers. And Ruwwev, it took you 7 tries. No?
Yeah.
So how was that? How did you after your first 3 tries? How was it? Were you just super determined to get your spot?
Yeah. Actually, there was a time like I'm grinding tournaments, then there's like one LSL qualifier, then nakatulog ako kasi wala akong tulog nun. So while I was waiting for my opponent, yeah. I think finals na na, like one day na lang sa one game na lang siya. One round sa qualifier, then pasok na ako for the raid for the finals. So yun.
Yeah.
Then after that, naging determined na ako para mag-grind. Kasi like nakita ko yung other teammate ko like Chan grinding LSL always. So yeah, na-motivate ako dahil sa kanila. Your turn, Chan.
Nice. Yeah, and si Jen naman, you qualified week 5 after 4 LSL qualifiers. How did you find your competition? As in, it seemed like for the first 4 weeks, we almost always saw you on the broadcast in top 4, top 2, but you only were able to qualify in week 5. How was that experience for you? Always coming in second almost all the time before you qualified.
So, gaya nga nung sabi mo na parang 4 times akong week 2 to week 5 ata, palagi akong nasali na LSL. Ginain ko talaga siya din. Yun, parang lagi ko lang ginagawa yung best ko, pero for some reason, lagi ako nakakaabot ng day 2, tapos hindi makakapasok, ay hindi mananalo sa finals. Pero masaya siya sa akin, and at the same time, parang nag-aalala rin ako kung makaka-qualify nga ako next sa mga susunod kong pagsali. Pero yun, parang na-enjoy ko naman yung journey ko na pagsali ng paulit parang try and try nga until you succeed. Kasi parang, syempre, hindi naman yung lahat ng sasalihan nating tournament is mananalo tayo dahil maraming variables pag sumasali ka sa tourney, yung pag-pick ng team mo, yung magiging bracket mo, syempre yung crits din, yung card draws, parang, kaya, para sa akin, parang minsan talaga mananalo ka, minsan matatalo. Tapos, just join and join, try and try hanggang sa, yun, nung fifth try ko nga, nanalo na ako.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
determination na talaga. So
Yeah.
you guys have like you were super determined pareho kayo to get into the qualifiers, and that is, really admirable, especially in in Axie na medyo nakaka-discourage talaga when you get so close pero talo pa rin, but you kept going for it and you finally made it to the playoffs. You're one of the top 8 strongest qualifiers in LSL. So with that being said, sobrang nakakatakot talaga ng mga kalaban ngayon, no? You got seven. You're facing up against seven of the best players talaga in LSL. How do you guys plan to tackle that? How do you plan to you know mentally grind that playoffs day?
I'm just like doing my old routine, meditating, exercising, yeah, like that. Also talking to my friends, like Chan, all of the other guild mates, so that will boost my confidence. Doing screams, um, and not overthinking about the opponents on the playoffs. So that uh, para makapag-focus ka ng maayos, ganun. Mahirap kasi pagka in-overthink mo ng in-overthink yung possible mangyari. So, like, isipin mo na lang na kung ano man mangyari, it is what it is, para enjoy lang
Yeah,
and yeah, ganun.
yeah,
Yun.
it is what it
So,
is, though.
gaya ng sabi ni Ruwwev, para the usual, prepare like usual, like, kung ano yung madalas kong ginagawa bago yung tourney. Katulad ngayon, parang may format na 10 axi, tapos magbaban ng isa. Yun, syempre, mag-iisip ka na rin in advance kung ano yung magiging game plan mo, kung ano yung mga dadalin mo, tsaka kung ano yung possible mo iban sa mga kalaban mo. Tapos yun, parang, syempre may pressure nga sa game since finals siya. Pero, parang, enjoyin ko lang rin siya para magawa ko yung best ko. Kasi parang pag nagpadala tayo sa pressure, mas hindi natin ma-perform or magagawa yung talagang usual gameplay na nagagawa naman natin. Yun, so, katulad rin ng sabi niya na pwedeng magko-consult din ako kay Rewe, magtatanungan kami kung ano yung magandang game plan para sa format sa final. Yun.
All right, that's good that you guys are helping each other here. But this is going to be a tough tournament, and you guys won't be teammates coming into that. Only one can really win. So with that being said, who is the person that you are looking forward to facing among the other qualifiers? Who is the person that you really want to beat in a match in the playoffs?
Actually, mahirap sabihin eh. I wanna face all of them, because all of them is really doing good. Last qualifiers, I saw their games, I watched their games. So I don't I don't wanna like pick one. I wanna face all of them. Yeah,
Okay.
like that.
All right, I like that. I like that answer. You just want to see what everyone's got. How about you,
Yeah.
Chan?
Sabi ni Ruwwev, I'm looking forward to fighting everyone too. Parang syempre, since final siya, sabi nyo nga, lahat ng malalakas nandun na. Pero kung may specific person siguro na gusto kong makalaban or mabawian is yung kay Enrico nga. Since nung week 2 ng LSL Finals, tinalo niya ako, na 0-3 niya ako. Yun, so, parang gusto kong makabawi sa kanya doon.
Yeah, you want that revenge match? Because I mean, I casted that match no when Enrico did beat you. It was super surprising because you were doing really well, consistent throughout the entire tournament, and then you get 3-0'd in the finals. That was a little heartbreaking talaga for you, no? So you guys know that there's going to be, I think, a 10 axis, bring 10 axes, ban one format for the LSL playoffs. What do you expect your opponents to be bringing, or what meta are you expecting with this ban system in the playoffs?
Is it gonna be me again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm expecting a different variation of lunch comps, probably mechs, maybe dust, also double cattail comps, reptile, Sequinox reptile, spiky aquas like that maybe. Ancient 8 comp like that. I'm thinking of that comps.
Yun. So, yung format nga na paglalabanan which is 10 acti, 1 ban. Parang, para sa akin, new yung format na yun kasi ngayon ko lang sa malalaro. Pero, parang sa ibang tourney, sa PVM ata, nung naglaro sila Ruwwev, 6
Yeah.
acti, 1 ban naman. So,
7, yeah.
7 acti, 1 ban. So, yun. Parang based dun sa nakita ko sa laro nila, ina-expect kong may magdala ng dalawang Arcos Scarab Aqua kasi in-expect nila na ibaban yun sa kanila
Yeah.
para hindi possible, para lagi silang meron nun kahit anong mangyari. Parang isa yun
Yeah.
sa mga na nakikita ko. Tapos yun, kagaya rin ng sabi ni Ruwwev na siyempre yung mga usual, parang 10 axi maraming teams ka pa rin naman na possible mabuo dyan sa pag-mix and match eh. Lunges, yun nga. Tapos yung Castle Tank, tapos yung siyempre double aquas, steam. Siyempre marami yung iba't ibang comp pa rin. Tapos parang kaya parang maganda siya kasi sa akin bagong format siya. Tapos may mind games talaga nakasama kasi may ban na. May ban.
Yeah. I agree. Also, hindi masyadong mahirap mag-isip para I mean, usually kasi sa mga tourneys is like only axis. So, may makita ka 200 plus yung axis, ganun. So, di ka malulula with 10 axis like that. So, yun.
Yeah, it's a little bit more focused. You really have to be discerning talaga when you pick your axes or when you try to
Yeah.
ban your opponent. And I think that it's going to be a really good way to play the playoffs. So, with that being said, you guys, Axie Pro players, V2 has always been, the Axie game that you've been playing tournaments, you've been winning on. But this is going to be the last season of Battles V2. We're going to be transitioning full time into Origin pretty soon, according to the Axie team. What do you guys think of that? Do you prefer Battle V2 or are you ready to jump into Origin?
Actually, I played Origin. I don't really see a lot. For me, I don't see any competitiveness there. Also, there's a lot of bugs to be fixed. Like the sturdy fighter one, that rune. Also, who goes first every game like that? They need to fix that, I guess. Actually, I really prefer B2 because there's a lot of mind games like counting cards like that, predicting your opponent's moves, counting their cards, when to attack, when to skip. Yeah, it's like that. I like B2 more than Origin. I hope they save B2 or maybe they upgrade some B2 stuff like same to Origin like that or I don't know. But I hope they save B2.
And
Yeah,
so
same.
sa akin naman, yun, I barely played Origin din yun. So, nalaro ko siya kasi pinahiram din ako ng team ni Manager ADRD. For now, I also like V2 better. Kasi yun nga yung mga pinagsasabi ni Ruwwev na maraming mind games na meron sa V2 na wala pa sa V3. Pero parang feeling ko, syempre, mag-i-improve pa naman yun. And marami pa silang pwedeng gawin sa V3. Parang maraming
Yeah.
possibilities na I mean right now, hindi pa siya perfect, pero marami pa silang pwedeng idagdag. Kung gaano kaganda or yung kalalabasan ng pagkakabalance nila. Kasi syempre, marami pang builds ngayon na sobrang broken talaga na hindi pa maayos. Pero syempre, as time goes by, mas aayos na aayos yung V3. And then, hopefully, feeling ko magiging maganda naman siya dahil nga maraming runes and charms and possible combinations din sa pag-build ng deck. Yung parang focus
Get
ng
tracksuit.
V3 is yung deck building, yung pag-iisipan mo na talaga kung paano mo siya i-build. Hindi siya masyado sa playstyle. Pero parang gusto ko, maging upgrade din ng V3 na focus ka na sa deck building, pero pagdating dun sa in-game playstyle na dapat parang bawat player makikita mo pa rin yung difference kapag kunyari, ako yung naglaro ng deck na to, pero may nagamit ng deck na to, pero iba naman yung nagiging playstyle. Parang gusto kong may ganong factor na mangyari sa V3 na hindi pa fresh ngayon. Pero
Yeah.
magagawa naman rin sa ng paraan. So, yun lang.
Yeah, I agree. There should be a lot more skill expression in V3. There's so much more depth in V2 at the moment than there is in V3 PvP. So I do hope that they balance it, they change it to make it a little bit more competitive as well. And speaking of being competitive, you guys in Chosen Ones and along with your guild have been very, very competitive yourselves. In LSL and other tournaments. I mean, Ruwwev, you just won the Val Luna tournament. So,
Yeah.
with all that under your belt, with all your achievements, guys, do you think that your guild, the Chosen Ones, should you have a castle in the next LSL season? Do you deserve one with all of your esports achievements today these days?
I really think Chosen Ones really deserve a castle there. Because I got 2 successful raids. Yeah, I got 2 successful raids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also Chan got 2 successful raids too. I guess we're overqualified for that. Yeah. I'm thinking that way. I don't want to sound boastful, but I think we're overqualified for the
Yeah,
yeah. How
I
about you,
like that.
Chan?
Yun, so, tingin ko rin, pwede naman na magkaroon din kami ng sarili naming castle. Yung gaya ng sinabi ni Ruwwev, and sabi niya na parang marami nang napapanalunan and nag-start ng sumikat yung Chosen Ones na iba't ibang tourneys, marami namin napapanalo. So, hindi yung gaya na sabi ng mayabang, pero tingin ko qualified naman na ang Chosen Ones for the castle.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Yeah, let's go. I'll tell the LSL guys that you want your castle. I know there's some what's it called, some requirements that you need, but I do think that you're more than qualified. And hopefully with the way that you've been performing, Chosen Ones might get their own castle in the next season of LSL. But before we do finish up our podcast, you guys you are going to be competing against seven of the other most skilled players in LSL so far. What is your message to all of your competitors in the LSL playoffs on May 14th? What do you want them to know, or just something you want them to keep in mind?
You first, Chan.
Yeah, just a message for everybody.
Alright, I'm gonna go first. So my message is like, good luck to us, guys. I think all of us really deserve this win, but Chosen Ones is grinding a lot. We've been through hell, so I think really deserve this one. So good luck to all, guys. Expect us. How about you, Chan?
And so, gaya ng sabi ni Ruwwev, good luck to everyone. Siyempre, as in-expect naman na everyone will do their best. Then, sure na magiging ready kami ni Ruwwev para sa final. So, dapat ready din kayong lahat. Yun lang.
Yo, let's go.
All right. I can feel the hype. I can feel your excitement for the playoffs, guys. So, with that being said, we are going to be ending this podcast after you guys. Do you have anybody to shout out? Anybody you want to thank before we sign off?
Um, First of all, I wanna thank my guildmates from the Chosen Ones, my managers, Manager Arian, Manager Adrian, my coach, El Azul, the one in the Chad, all of my guildmates, all of my Twitch friends, all of my supporters, my family. Yeah, I wanna shout you all. How about you, Chad?
Ayun. So, siyempre, I'm very thankful to Chosen One's family as well. And so, sa lahat ng nabanggit ni Ruwwev, mga kagil namin, kay Coach Elazul, kay Manager ADRD, yan. Very thankful ako sa kanila kasi syempre, para kung hindi ako nakasali sa Chosen One's Axie Guild, feeling ko hindi magiging possible na may mga napapanalunan akong tournaments yun. So, very, 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 very thankful talaga ako sa kanila. Shout out. Yun lang.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, thank you to Ruwwev, thank you to Chant for coming on to the podcast. If you guys want to catch them in action, don't worry, we got you. May 14th, that's when the LSL playoffs for Season 3 Guild Rush is going to be. Catch Ruwwev, catch Chan, and catch the 6 other contestants, the 6 other pro players when they try to see who's the best in LSL. My name's G-Tank coming at you. We're signing off.